Hi, everyone. My name is Lacey Christensen, and I am one of the business academic advisors at the WSU Global Campus. And today, what we're going to be focusing on in this video is the business course rotation for the business courses as part of your major and degree that you'll be taking at the WSU Global Campus. Knowing the course rotation for your major is important because some classes are only offered once a year, and it's important to keep in mind the prerequisites to those courses so that you're prepared accordingly to take those courses when offered. First, let's take a look at what are the business courses that would fall on this rotation at the global campus. All of the business courses that you will be taking, or at least some of them, depending upon your major, are going to fall within some or all of the departments that you see here on your screen. There are 11 in total, and all of these courses, or all courses that have these prefixes, are going to be 7-week business classes offered on a certain rotation at Global Campus. Now, the only exception to the 7-week notion for our business courses is going to be International Business 470. That is the only traditional semester or 16-week class that we offer at Global Campus, and that's because it is cross-listed with Econs 327. Now, with the specific rotations for your business courses, where can you find when those courses will be offered? There are a few different places that we're going to take a look at in this video today. The first place to look is, of course, your individualized planning worksheet. This is something you would have received when you first started at WSU Global, whether you were a brand new student or a change of campus from another WSU campus. Here is where you can find those 7-week courses, as well as what session they're taught and when they're taught. The 7-week business classes that you will be taking as part of your admission to the major requirements, your lower division business requirements, and your business core requirements are going to be offered every single term at the WSU Global Campus. So they will be offered every fall, every spring, and every summer, and they're always going to be 7 weeks, and they're always going to be offered during their designated session. For example, if we take a look at BA 211, which is Business Ethics, Teams, and Innovation, that is a required course as part of the lower division business requirements. It's a 7-week class because it is a business course. Remember, business administration, or BA, is a business department, so that is going to be a 7-week class at the WSU Global Campus. So it's 7 weeks. It's second session, which is information that you can find here. And as a lower division business requirement, that's going to be offered every single term. So whether you take it in fall, spring, or summer, depending upon your eligibility and your other courses that term, it's always going to be second session. Now, once you're admitted to your specific major within your degree, those specific courses that make up your individualized major, so for example, right now we're taking a look at the marketing planning worksheet, these courses are only offered once a year. There's still going to be 7-week business classes, but there are very specific terms in which they're offered. So if we take a look at the very first class, which is Marketing 368, that's required for the marketing major, it's marketing research. We know it's a 7-week business class because marketing is a business department. You can also see in the very right-hand column that it also provides the information that it is a 7-week course and what session it's taught. But you'll also notice that there is a specific term listed for this class. And that's because all of the upper division major courses for your specific major within your business degree are only offered once a year. So Marketing 368 is only offered in the spring first session. So it's only offered once a year. So you want to ensure that you're planning accordingly to take this course when it's offered and ensure that you have the prerequisites to do so. The prerequisites in this planning worksheet can be found in the second column. Marketing is relatively simple. For most of the major courses within marketing, the prerequisites are that you have Marketing 360 completed, as well as are admitted to the major, and there also might be some class standing prerequisites. With some majors within the Carson College of Business at Global Campus and their course rotations, it takes a little bit more planning to ensure that you have the prerequisites and are taking those courses in the correct order in consideration of when they're offered and what their prerequisites are. A good example of that is Accounting 330. Again, you'll find in that very right-hand column, not only that those courses are 7 weeks and what session they're taught, but also what semester they are offered. For all of the upper division accounting major courses, you'll see that they're all only offered once a year, with the exception of Accounting 330. If we take a look at the prerequisites for these courses, you'll notice that they vary. They all require admission to the major. However, some of them only require that financial and managerial accounting before you start, but some of them are actually prerequisites to other upper division accounting major courses that you'll be taking. For example, you'll see that Accounting 331 and Accounting 433 both require admittance to the major, but also Accounting 330 with a C or higher. So if we take a look at Accounting 330, which is Intermediate Accounting 1, you want to take note of what the requirements are or the prerequisites for that class are, and when those courses are taught, so that you can plan accordingly so that when Accounting 331 and Accounting 433, which are spring-only classes, that you can take those the following spring. So make sure that you're paying attention to not only the specific terms that your upper division major courses are being taught, but also their prerequisites. In addition to being able to find your course rotation on your planning worksheet, there are a number of other different places where you can find this information. You can also find your course rotation for your specific major on the WSU Global Campus website, which is online.wsu.edu. To get to your specific major, you'll navigate to the left-hand menu, click on Online Degrees, Undergraduate, and then your specific major. Here, we're taking a look at the Management Information Systems major. Where you can find your course rotation information here is by navigating to the Program of Study near the bottom of the page. Here's where you can find the Program of Study, which is a condensed view of your planning worksheet. And there are a number of different accordions to click on. Now, if you click on just the general College of Business requirements and course rotation, that will show you with the admission to the major requirements, as well as those lower division business requirements and business core requirements, which session those courses are taught in what semester. Similarly, you can find the specific course rotation for your specific major. Here we're taking a look at MIS. So if we click on the MIS core requirements and course rotation, you'll find that same information. And this is a good visual to see that those upper division major courses are only offered once a year. For example, MIS 325, which is Enterprise Business Development, that is a required course for MIS at Global Campus. If we navigate to where we can find the Yes column, we'll see that that course is only offered in the fall and it's only second session. And again, you can find that same information on your planning worksheet as well as the prerequisites. With prerequisites though, make sure that you're also checking them in the catalog as they can change. Another important page when it comes to your 7-week business classes and their specific deadlines. So when do they start? When do they end? What are their enrollment, drop, withdrawal deadlines? That can all be found here on the registrar's webpage. This link is highly invaluable. It never changes. It's just the information that does. And so I'd highly recommend bookmarking this page right here. Now let's take a look at the fall 2023 semester because in current time, that is the semester that is upcoming. You'll find a lot of information here, but let's specifically pinpoint where those 7-week course session information can be found. It's going to be where it says CCB 7-week 1 or 7-week session 1 and CCB 7-week session 2. Here you can find when those courses specifically start and end for that semester based on if they're first or second session, the enrollment deadline, the drop deadline, and the withdrawal deadline. Because with our second session courses, because their start and end times are different than the traditional semester, these deadlines do vary. And so make sure that you are aware of these deadlines every single term that you are taking 7-week courses, as well as any traditional 16-week courses you might be taking. You can also find this same information for your specific courses in the schedules of classes as well as your MyWSU. Again, we're going to navigate to fall 23 because that is the semester that is about to start. However, the schedules.wsu.edu link, again, doesn't change, just the information. So I would definitely recommend bookmarking that link. Now, if we take a look at accounting, something you might remember from accounting is that Accounting 230 is a lower division business class. So it's offered every single semester, every single fall, spring, and summer. And it's always second session. So if we're taking a look at the sections of that class being offered this fall, we'll see that there are 3 of them, and you can also see the specific dates for those courses here. Now you can also find the specific start and end dates for your courses, as well as their important deadlines by viewing those courses specifically within your MyWSU. When you're in your MyWSU, you'd click on Manage Classes, view my classes/schedule, and then you'll be able to see your specific courses for that term. And by clicking on them individually, you will see when they start, end, and their specific deadlines. I hope this video has been helpful in navigating to where you can find all of these 7-week business courses as part of your degrees, when they're offered, and the importance of paying attention to the course rotation for your upper division major classes because they're only offered once a year and what the prerequisites to those courses are. If you have any questions, make sure that you are reaching out and communicating to your advisor. Go Cougs!